we'll write a program now to find sum of two numbers. So if user gives two numbers as 1 and 2, our Python will tell 3. If user says 4 and 2, Python will tell 4 plus 2 is 6. So we'll not waste time. We'll start the program. Fatafat, go to Google, search Python online compiler. You get this program is link. Click on that, then you'll get the compiler. So you are in the screen, right? Control A, delete. So now I'll take two variables. A is equals to 2 and then B is equals to 5. C is equals to A plus B. So this is how you do algebra, right? A plus B will be stored in C. So A is a variable that has value 2, B is a variable that has value 5, and C is equal to A plus B. So now we'll see what is there in C. For that, print in open bracket, write C and close bracket. Okay, let us run this. It's writing 7. 5 plus 2 is 7. Okay, it's right. So I'll change the value to 10. So A is 10, B is 5. 10 plus 5 is, let us see what program tells us. It is saying 15. Okay, now these are the values that we are giving in our program. Now we'll allow user to write value. Okay, then the program executes. So for that, what we should do? So I'll remove all this. Okay, print, or else we'll directly use input statement. We have seen, right, how to use A is equals to input. Okay, then double quotes, right, enter the value, enter first number. Okay, now whatever user writes, that will be stored in A. Now B is equals to input, double quotes, right, enter second number. Now whatever user writes second number, that will be stored in B. So C is equals to A plus B. Now print C. So if someone asks you, what have you learned in Python? You can tell them, I know how to add two numbers in Python. So if I run now, enter first number, for example, I'll say 10. Then it's asking me enter second number, I'll say 20. C is equal to A plus B. No, it's not adding. So if I write like this, directly input, enter first number, when user enters 10, it will not consider it as number, you know, the program will look it like letters. So it won't add here. See, for that, what you need to do is write int and then bracket and then close it here. So whatever the input user gives, that should be treated as a number. Okay, that is what we are telling here. Int stands for integer. Okay, integer, then open bracket and close bracket here. So similarly for B, write int in small letters, open bracket and close bracket. So by default, it considers the input as letters. Now I am telling the computer or my program to consider it as a number. Okay, integer number. So we should write int. So what is this int? Why do we use here? If you have questions, all these things, hold on. We'll be covering this in the coming videos. Okay. So C is equal to A plus B. Fine. Print C. Let us see if it prints the numbers. If first number is 10, I'll give. Enter first number 10. Then second number 20, I'll give. So it is telling me 10 and 20. The answer is 30 here. Okay. So we'll make this program look a little nice. So for that, what we'll do, enter the first number, then I'll add a backslash in here. Then I'll add backslash in here as well. So, and then we'll write the sum of two numbers is the sum. So we should use print statement, right? Print, then open bracket, then double quotes, the sum of above numbers is, okay. Then if I run now, it is asking me enter first number. I'll give say 5, enter second number, I'll say 20. So the sum of above numbers is 25. So 5 plus 20 is 25, right? So similarly, you can subtract here just by writing a minus b instead of plus. And then here you'll change it to difference of above numbers. Okay, then you can write star here. Star is used for multiplication. Then you can write product of the above numbers is. Then this is how you do, right, in your mathematical calculations. Then you can write a slash b. See, for division, we use slash here, okay? So a slash b, then here you can write the quotient of above numbers is, okay? So I'm sure now you have understood how to compute using variables. We'll see more about in the coming videos. Thanks for watching.